Greetings, friends and associates. It's almost time for me to decide what I want to hyperburn next. It is very soon approaching, and while I do still have some time, better to start preparing a character as early as possible. I've got a few choices that interest me. At the end of the day, I just gotta pick something that I know I'm gonna enjoy, as to not be stuck with something I'm not gonna like. But I think I know myself pretty well, or at least I'd hope so, and I think I know these characters well enough to know which ones I already like enough to go to 260 and maybe beyond, and to not. Most of the characters, that is. There are still some that I know relatively little about and have little experience playing. Hopefully, I'd like to get to those in the future. I think right now, I'm leaning between Bowmaster and Bishop. Both good old wholesome explorers. I quite liked the two, and they were on my old tier list, the old personal enjoyment tier list. They were rated pretty highly. I was actually going to main a Bowmaster, and I decided on Nightwalker instead. So, playing Bowmaster now, that seems like a pretty fun idea. Going back and listening to that video a little bit, Bishop was actually in the no category. That was for picking, this old list was for picking what I wanted to main. And at the time, I really don't want to main a Bishop. I don't dislike them though, and I still don't think I'd want to main a Bishop at all. But playing one as a Hyperburn, that seems fine. I'm personally leaning more towards Bowmaster for this Hyperburn though. It's already geared for the most part. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. Already has a bunch of nodes pumped into it as well, because I originally was going to Hyperburn it last time, and at the last minute I decided not to. So I wouldn't even need to set up anything. The character's already good to go. I think I would need to gain 1 level on it, and then past that, I'm just good to burn it on the start of Hyperburn. Jumping on my Bowmaster and seeing where it stands, its gear, it's pretty okay. Still rocking Pencilier, could use CRA. This character can 3-door. The clown's kind of annoying because I don't do all that much damage, but it is doable. I have done it before. It's using that fake arcane and dom pendant from 6-star, I think it was. This character has been sitting around doing nothing for quite some time. I've already got 2 event rings, one being a synergy, so that's cool. I could just spy 2 more from the current events going on, throw them on there. I'd already have 4 rings. Actually, I think only buying 1 more would be a good idea, because we're probably going to get one for free, and I can just use that other ring coupon on someone else. So yeah, switching to CRA, definitely doable before hyperburning. Might as well do that now, won't have to do it later. Get 1 more ring, maybe 2. Maybe get a cup instead of the Hillagem I'm using, and I think we're pretty solid. Actually, one more thing, I mentioned it before, should get to 206, because I'm sitting at 205, might as well. Being 205, I only have 1 arcane symbol unlocked, being Vanishing Journey, but it's 15, almost level 16, so I think we're okay in that department as well. Opening my Bowmaster's V-Matrix, and I'm pretty well off here too. I don't really recall how many nodes I've opened on this character, but it certainly seems like a decent amount. At one point, since I didn't hyperburn it originally when I did my Nightwalker, I was going to use this character as a mule, but it has been collecting dust, so what a better time to dust it off and put it to some use. In terms of my Bishop, I'd be starting from 0. That character has absolutely nothing. I think it just has Pencilier. That's it. I got it to 200 just to get it to 200. I'm pretty sure I needed it for the Explorer Mage link, but I was also just leveling it because Legion reasons. So if I did decide to go with Bishop, that would, I'd have to start preparing some stuff now, as it quite actually has nothing. No nodes, no gear. I do have a bunch of nodes sitting on my Nightwalker, but I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Bowmaster anyway. I'll save the Bishop, or maybe I'll save the Bishop for another time. Maybe do something funny with it. Who knows? For the time being, Bowmaster definitely seems like the way to go for me, so we'll just keep preparing it and see how I feel the closer the date gets. I can always change it, just want to make sure it's something I'm going to like playing. We like to have fun around here. In other news, my Nightwalker leveling, going pretty well. Pretty excited to hit 270 when I eventually do get to it. No video last week because I was pretty busy, putting in extra hours at work, trying to get a little bit more money. I want to convert my room into a nice office space. As I do other things, hard to believe, but I do delve into the arts, and I've got some plans. You know how it is with me. I've always got some plans. But yeah, I would like to do more with this channel than I already have, and MapleStory as a whole. I'm starting to get my free time back. We're almost back. I just need to manage it a little better. Won't lie to you, been a little distracted playing Diablo 4 as well because it hit the Game Pass. I'm not paying $70 for that game. I don't think it's worth it. But the game's decent now. Unrelated though. We're certainly Bowmaster pilled. Don't think that's changing, but if it does, you guys will be the first to know. But you're leaning Bowmaster, that's most definitely what's up. We'll just go from there.